Good afternoon, everybody. This is a very exciting day. I'm Tim Sheehan. I'm the President and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico. And we are thrilled, actually, to have this afternoon the celebrating of our newest location here at Emerson Elementary School, which makes 3 for us. We're very excited. The opening of this branch marks the first time ABC Schools Community Partnership and Albuquerque Public Schools have partnered together to bring after-school services in our community. And as you can see, we have a few kids right down here. The club opened up on December 2nd. The school reached out with the Boys and Girls Club with application forms of how many kids wanted to join the Boys and Girls Club. The good news is we had 200 applicants. The bad news is we only had 100 spots at this point. And so we have 100 members with almost 100 kids actually on the waiting list right now. And we're working with the school for space, and also, of course, we've got to find the financial resources to add more staff and volunteers. So we're very excited. It's, thanks to community partners who've been able to open up more than 20 more spots right now in the last week. So we're hoping that continues to grow and continues to grow because we know that the need is here. In addition, we're actually going to be, this is a school year program here, and we're looking right now how we can fund it during the summer so we can be open during the summer for these kids. So we're very excited for the opportunity to reaching out to some of our funding sources and stuff and some new sources to really expand this program into a 12-month program instead of just a 9-month program. It's really exciting. We want to open up. This is number 3, as I said. In time, we hope to be open doors to more kids and more locations throughout Bernalillo County. This is only a start for us. And I want to again thank ABC Community School Partnership, the Albuquerque Public Schools, Boys and Girls Clubs of America, Molina Healthcare, Lockheed Martin, on behalf of Sandia National Labs, the Office of Justice Programs, and New York Life for really helping us to fund this program to get it off the ground. We're really, really excited. Last, I want to thank the staff here. Number 1, they have an excellent staff over here. Let's give them a round of applause. These are all the teachers. And also the leader of the pack, who you're going to hear from in a couple minutes, Denise Brigman, their principal here. She is awesome. That's right. And there's one other person that we've been working close with, Mr. McDougall. Where are you? Oh, he's awesome. There he is. He's their vice principal. And between Denise and Mr. McDougall, and Ms. Brigman and Mr. McDougall, it has been a great experience opening up. We opened, as I said, December 2nd, and we've already been rocking and rolling. And you're going to see what's going on here throughout the afternoon. So with that, I would like to introduce Denise to take over.
Welcome everybody to Emerson, home of the Emerson Eagles. We're a proud flock of birds. And boys, one of the things that's most important about our school too is that Emerson Eagles soar. And our boys and girls do it every day, and we want to thank you all for coming and being a part of our celebration. As Tim has said, that the Boys and Girls Club opened up on December 2nd with 100 students. And since that day, our dedicated Boys and Girls Club staff, led by our community coordinator, Rose Lopez, if she would raise her hand, and the Boys and Girls Club staff. So those of you that are here, Boys and Girls Club staff, just raise your hands up. They're working closely with us to deliver that state-of-the-art programming that focuses on providing kids with the tools they need to excel in school, be productive, responsible citizens, and maintain healthy lifestyles. Before we go on with the program, as I said, we have thanked our Boys and Girls Club staff and our wonderful coordinator, but we have a couple of other people that have worked closely with us. Jose Munoz and Danette Townsend from Bernalillo County. And I would like to thank them personally. Raise your hands. Because they have been instrumental in helping us work together during this time. I also want to thank ABC Community Partnership, consisting of the City of Albuquerque, represented by Mayor Berry, who is on his way, I understand. Bernalillo County, represented today by Bernalillo County Commission Chair Debbie O'Malley. Yeah. So thank you, Debbie, for coming. Albuquerque Public Schools, today represented by Superintendent Brooks is here, and Associate Superintendent Diane Kirshen is here also, somewhere. Also, the United Way of Central New Mexico, and today that entity is represented by Ed Rivera. And there he is. So at this time, I have the privilege of welcoming Albuquerque Public Schools Superintendent Winston Brooks to say a few words. As Tim mentioned, APS is a member of ABC Community School Partnership and has been instrumental in making this project a reality. Thank you. Superintendent Brooks.
Thanks, Denise. It's my pleasure to be here this afternoon, and thank all of you for being here. Some of the partnerships that are being built in this community are absolutely phenomenal. I was at a groundbreaking earlier this morning for RFK Charter School. We have this partnership here with the Boys and Girls Club and ABQ Partnership and the county and the city, and those are things that I think people who live in a community want to see from a community. So it's my privilege to be here. I did want to just brag a bit. I'm surprised Denise did not. But I will brag just a bit about this school. In addition to the Boys and Girls Club program that we're going to have here now, I want to tell you a little bit about what's happened in Emerson in the last couple of years. And much thanks to the staff and under Denise's leadership for all the great things that have happened. But 2 years ago, school reform gets a lot of lip service, particularly politically these days. And a lot of times that lip service is a bunch of rhetoric. Let me just say that the reform movement that we've done here at Emerson has been meaningful, and we have the data to support it. We started 2 years ago. We actually did what they call zero basing a school. We basically started from scratch. Everybody that was here had to reapply. And we set some new rules. We said that we were going to give teachers more planning time, collaboration time. We were going to make it a community school, which we've done in partnership with Jose and his group. We made a requirement that every single teacher hired here had to be ESL certified. I'm probably leaving out bunches more. But we totally restructured this school. We started from scratch, and we hired Denise to be the principal, and she then was able to hire her wonderful staff. Thanks to Brad Winter, we put about $300,000 in capital improvements in the building, and subsequently lots of great things started happening around the neighborhood. The proof's always in the pudding. So last year's data, and I'll be off just a bit, and I'm rounding numbers, but Emerson's reading and math proficiency levels jumped 10 percentage points last year, which is absolutely amazing. That's school reform at its best. And I really want to thank the staff while I'm here, thank Denise publicly for all her hard work, and thank all of our partners for supporting the young people who live and go to school in this community. Thank you.
Thank you, Winston, very much so, and we really appreciate your support. We're really excited to be in your house here, and as we tell the school here and tell our staff that this is their house we're in every day, so we definitely are glad to be a partner. It is now my pleasure to introduce a very good friend of mine and colleague who came in all the way from Atlanta, Georgia to be here today. Lorraine Orr is the Senior Vice President of Boys and Girls Clubs of America from our corporate headquarters. She told me 2 years ago when I took on this organization, she said to me, she says, you know what, I'm excited to have you running one of our organizations again. And when you have your first ribbon cutting of a new club, I will be there. And this woman travels all year long around the country. We're very lucky to have Lorraine today. Give her a round of applause.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and I am indeed proud to be here today. And I told Tim over lunch, I didn't remember that story, but I'm glad. I'm glad that this worked out. But seriously, I am so honored to be here today. As you look at Emerson Elementary School, this club today joins a network of some 4,100 boys and girls clubs across America, and a little more than 1,500 of them are in elementary schools just like this all across our great country. And in my role at Boys and Girls Clubs of America, I get the opportunity, the pleasure to travel all over the country visiting clubs and communities. And I got to tell you, the last 2 days here in Albuquerque has been an amazing experience for me. The people, the community, it's just such a welcoming community, and the passion and the compassion of everybody that I've met around what we should be doing collectively as adults and as in a community for children has been phenomenal. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you here for that commitment and that compassion to young people. And I was here yesterday, and I had the opportunity to watch this program in action. And one of the young people in one of the classrooms asked me if I was the mayor's assistant, and I actually felt really good about that. But a couple other things, for me as I look at this amazing program, this new Boys and Girls Club here in this community, it really boils down to really four things, and that's about the people, and I mentioned how amazing this community is and how welcome I felt since I've been here over the last 48 hours. But those people are the parents that are entrusting this Boys and Girls Club and the many partners to provide services to their children every single day. The amazing teachers that you see standing here that work with these children, that want to ensure that they get the shots that they deserve in life. The donors, the staff, the board, and of course, the many people behind me. And it's also about the partners. I've known Jose for many years in his roles with Boys and Girls Clubs, and others are over the last many years, and his passion for children is undeniable. And the partners and the many people that I've had the chance to talk to about what they want to see happen for young people. And it's really about the programs and what you guys are going to give to these young people in front of us. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, are these beautiful faces that we see here that will be in this building every single day, being exposed to those things that are going to prepare them for life. And at Boys and Girls Clubs of America and within this organization, we have a vision for young people, and that is that every child that walks through the doors of any Boys and Girls Clubs, that we will prepare them for the future, and that we are going to ensure that they graduate from high school on time with a plan for the future. And for me, that's what this day is all about, to make sure that every one of these young people have every opportunity to succeed, the opportunities that they deserve, and the opportunities that we as adults are responsible for giving them. So congratulations to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico and Tim Sheehan and his staff, and to this community for making this happen for the young people of Emerson Elementary School. So thank you again, and I know this is going to be an amazing program for the young people here and for this community.
Thank you so much, Lorraine, for your support of Boys and Girls Club, obviously, but your support of our Emerson students as well. Also, next, I would like to introduce the President and CEO of United Way of Central New Mexico, Mr. Ed Rivera. The United Way of Central New Mexico is a member of the ABC Community Partnership and the lead financial partner of this project.
Thank you all for coming, and I think we all know that things like this just don't happen. It takes a lot of leadership in the community, so in addition to the school board, the board of the city council, the county commissioners, the ABC school board, it takes some strong individual leaders, and I, in particular, Randy Woodcock of our United Way works very closely with us, and Ari Herring. So let's recognize them. Randy does a great job in the community. But I think we all know that it takes the strong leadership of some great staff members, and we principally worked with Jose and with Tim, and I'd like us all to recognize the great passion and dedication they have to making a difference in our community. Jose Munoz and Tim Sheehan. Thank you for your strong individual leadership. I also had the pleasure of thanking an out-of-town family who's made a special grant to this, Al and Barbara Seamer Family Foundation, and the they actually sponsor the Seamer Family Institute for Family Stability, and they have made a $150,000 commitment over several years to work like this, and it's coming from out of town. So that's how important this work is. Let's recognize the Seamer Institute. And finally, many of the leaders of a program called Mission Graduate are here in this room. And so young children, and I hope that you all look forward to graduating, but I want you to think about it, kids, that graduation isn't just for the big kids. It's for when you move from the first grade to the second grade. And so think in your minds that the opportunity to graduate and how this program is going to help you do that. This program is very, very consistent with Mission Graduate, so we're very, very thankful for this work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ed, and it's a pleasure to work with your team throughout the year. You guys got a great team at United Way, and thank you for all the support for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central New Mexico. Now it's my pleasure, move this a little bit, my pleasure to introduce Bernalillo County Commission Chair Debbie O'Malley. As we've heard, the Bernalillo County Commissioners have been very involved in this whole process with ABC Schools partnership and just making this happen for after-school programs in this community. So Debbie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tim. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. And by the way, you kids are doing great. It's my honor. It's my honor to be here today. You know, and I'm sure my colleagues will agree with me that this is the best part of our job, and it certainly is mine. And that's getting the opportunity to join with others in celebrating the good things that are happening in our community. In this case, it's the efforts of dedicated individuals, members of our community who care about the health and welfare of our families and children in our community. And through their hard work, their commitment, make a special program like this happen. Today I'm joined by my colleagues on the Bernalillo County Commission, Commissioners Wayne Johnson and Lonnie Talbert. Both commissioners, I'm pleased to say, continue to serve on the board of the ABC Schools Partnership. Unfortunately, Commissioner Maggie Hart-Stebbins, whose district this is in, couldn't be with us. She's out of town today. So I have the honor of speaking on behalf of Bernalillo County and thanking everyone who came together today to make this new after-school program a reality. I too want to especially recognize and thank Jose Munoz, who most of you know, who is the director of ABC School Partnership. Since his first day on the job, Jose has brought new energy and new direction to the partnership. His enthusiasm and his love for the work he does is absolutely contagious. And the results of his efforts are right here before us. Thank you very much, Jose. Bernalillo County is, of course, proud to support this project, which is already making a huge difference in the daily lives of 100 children every day. Here, children have a safe, structured environment that gives them the support to finish their homework, get some exercise, and relate to positive role models while their parents are at work. This is the kind of high-quality program that can really only have a positive effect on the families here. And I've got to say, and I'm proud to say, that Bernalillo County is on a roll. The current commission is very proactive. We're taking on issues like job creation, economic development, and now community schools in a way that's never been done before. And the reason is very simple. These are the issues that need attention and need attention now. Emerson Elementary is of course, one of 10 community schools supported by the ABC School Partnership. And I think this partnership is best described, and other folks have described it as well. It's an alliance between local government, the business community, and the school system, whose goal is to provide that much needed extra support that many of our schools need. Here at Emerson, for example, Bernalillo County, through this alliance, helps pay for the community school coordinator salary, SLOPES, an important position that's critical to the success of the program. Additionally, we're proud to provide major support for the partnership, including 4 full-time employees, office space, budget, legal, and human services support, and more than $200,000 a year in operating funds. You know, there are a lot of organizations that we partner with in government, and frankly, some of them work better than others. But I can tell you, and I think you will agree with me, that this partnership, this program gets an A+. And the fact is, we just cannot lose as a community when we put our children and families first. That said, I join everyone in welcoming the Boys Club in Central New Mexico to Emerson Elementary School, and thank you again to everyone who worked to make this a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Now I'm pleased to invite Albuquerque Mayor Richard Berry to say a few words. The City of Albuquerque is also a member of the ABC Community Partnership and has been an active partner in working with our community's youth to create great futures for tomorrow's leaders. Thank you, Mayor Berry. This is also the second time Mayor Berry has come to Emerson this year, so we're kind of thinking he wants to be an Eagle too.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Principal Brigman. Thank you so much. I think Emerson Elementary is like the coolest place on earth. And why do you think I think that? Because I think you're the coolest people on earth. And I think I've been here twice this year. I think you have a very, very wonderful school. And I think you have a wonderful school for a lot of reasons. One is you. Number one is you, because I think you have so much promise, and I think you're winners. And I think you're the next generation of leaders in our community. And even though you're in elementary school now, you should be thinking about all of those things that you're going to be able to do in our city as you start to grow up. And as you start to grow up in an environment like the folks around you today are creating, where you have adults from all over, from Mr. Brooks from the school district, to your principal, Brigman, to Tim Sheehan and Debbie O'Malley and the county commission, and all the folks that are here today, along with the city of Albuquerque. We care about you very deeply. And I know Jose, I don't know if you've met Jose, we've heard a little bit about Jose today. Jose used to play professional football. Really? He really did. And I know that makes him way cooler than me already. But he's also pretty good. He's also a pretty good mud volleyball player. I know because I played mud volleyball with him last year, and he knocked me down in the mud. And so I know he played professional football. But he's here because he cares, and he knows like every one of us knows that it's about getting an opportunity, right? It's about coming to school, knowing that folks care, that you've got the Boys and Girls Club and United Way, and you've got folks that are in elected office, all working together to make sure you have the opportunities that you need to make sure that you're the next generation of leaders, because you really are. So I just want to say thanks to all the students. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. If we didn't see the promise in you and the energy and the excitement that you have, frankly, this can't happen. So to all the adults, thank you too. But really, I just want to thank the students for all that you do. And thanks for inspiring me every day as a mayor, because I've been here, like I say, twice, as your principal said, and the lessons that I learn here are as valuable as the lessons you learn about character and about leadership. and just about being good folks. And so congratulations to you and to Emerson for all of your success, and I know we're just going to be looking forward to watching you all grow up and becoming young adults, and then I'll see you when I'm an old man. I'll see you around the city, and make sure you say hi when you're the next leaders, okay? All right, have a good day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for all your support.